welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is a tutorial on how to draw hair. First, we'll start off by drawing the top of the head. It's not fully an arch shape as there is a bump on your head where you can imagine the hairline to be. Now, slowly extend this arch downwards where we will be creating more curves of the hair. Remember to not be afraid of any mistakes you make during this video, as you can always rub them out. But remember that little imperfections make your drawing more realistic. When drawing, always make sure to have an image of your subject matter nearby. This way, your drawings will become more accurate. As you can see, I'm starting to create curves, which will be the waves of the hair. As you can see, the curves come in all different shapes and sizes, so don't be afraid if one is bigger than the other. Just make sure to create multiple lines, as there will be a lot of shading in this video. If one piece of the hair looks too big like so, you can create more lines to make it appear smaller. These lines will become very useful once we start shading. Here, I'm also gonna add another detail of drawing some shoulders. Now it's time to start shading in. Taking a 2B to 3B pencil, start by the top of the head and outline all the curls and shapes that you've drawn previously. Now, by using the same pencil, start shading from the top half of the head. Make sure your shading's in the same direction, as you do not want any harsh marks. Now it's time to do each individual strand. Start from the top and continue up till the middle. From here, change your pencil to 2H and create fainter lines. Now start from the bottom and do the same steps that you done with the top half. Make sure it reaches just about the middle and make sure that all the lines are in the same direction. From here, you can go back to the 3B pencil in order to create more shadows near the bottom half. Again, do not be afraid to add more lines where there's darker shadows. Remember, adding more makes the drawing more realistic. Now you do the same process for every individual hair. If necessary, you can always divide these into smaller parts, which will make the shading easier and make your drawing more realistic. Make sure that the directions match the direction of the curve. As you can see, I separated the strand into two parts. One of the parts is a bit smaller, which will make curves more realistic, as it gives the impression of different curls in the hair and different curl lengths. Here, I'm starting to break off the bigger strands even more to make this a little easier. This will also help to add more dimension and volume to the hair. Make sure when you're doing these that the individual lines and it's not shading. You are trying to draw hair, and hair has a lot of texture. Don't forget any little corners that you may have missed. Remember, adding more makes the drawing more realistic. Now the final step to complete are the shoulders. Start by the tip of the shoulders and create some shadows where it's the most prominent. Don't forget to add the lines where the arms would be, and make sure to add shadows there as well. Keep in mind that the shadows will also come from the hair, so it's best to add some shadows around the curls. Now use a cotton swab to smooth out any rough edges and to add more shadows in other areas. Last but not least, use the edge of the rubber to rub out certain areas to create highlights. And this is the completed drawing. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like and comment for more tutorials, and I'll see you next time.